find a dress. If I've heard this once, I've heard this 100 times. I'm going to share with you one reason why you cannot find a dress. And until you figure this out, you will continue to struggle. I bet that you wouldn't believe my styling career started in the luxury bridal world. It wasn't exactly where I thought my journey would begin, but thinking back, it has helped me endlessly. I got to work with women of all shapes and sizes. Fast forward to now, I get messages daily asking for help. Insert text to stylist. And this is my favorite because then I know what people are really struggling with. I recently got 2 questions from 2 totally different clients, and they were so similar that I had to make this video because I knew it would help somebody else. Client 1 said, I'm struggling to find a dress. And client 2 said, I am struggling to find a dress. Let's talk about why they were struggling and how I helped them. Client 1 is a hairstylist. She was looking for casual and more dressy dresses for going out, dates with her husband, etc. She's tall and slim and said that every time she puts something on, something is off and she doesn't know what. Client 2 is petite and sporty. She's a consultant and she was looking for pieces that could transition from work, being on a Zoom call, but then also taking her kids to the park. So nothing too dressy, nothing too formal, something just right. So here it is. The one reason why they were struggling is because they didn't understand their body type. You might be saying, Jessi, I know my body. I've been in my body my whole life. And that's true, but do you understand how clothes can shapeshift your figure? There are 5 body types. And although a bit outdated, I find the visuals really helpful when working with clients. Apple, pear, inverted triangle, hourglass, and rectangle. Client 1 has broad shoulders, a small bust, a long torso, and wide hips. She's an hourglass. Client 2 is pretty straight up and down, bust, waist, hips. She's a rectangle. For client 1, I focused on dresses that wrapped, were shift, or had a paneled waist because we wanted to break up her long torso and create more balance in her silhouette. Let me show you some examples. Client 2 was also about waist definition, but in a different way. A shift dress also worked for client 2, although scoop or V because she's petite. Other silhouettes I recommended for her were princess seams and empire waist. You don't always have to define your waist as a rectangle. In fact, I recommended some sheath t-shirt dresses for client 2. But if you're petite like client 2, just make sure they're knee length or shorter. Here are the pieces I recommended to client 2. You may not be an hourglass or a rectangle, so here are some suggestions for you. If you're an apple with a fuller tummy and not much of a waist, go for A-line, empire, shift, or wrap. If you're an inverted triangle, whereas your shoulders and bust are more broad, waist and hips are slimmer, go for something fitted on top, nipped in the waist, and fuller at the bottom. Now the opposite goes for my pear shapes who are slimmer up top and wider in the hips and butt. So you want something more full on top, slightly nipped in the waist, and then fitted on the bottom. Now for all of my body shapes, when in doubt, wrap it up. Wrap dress is your best friend. I do not shop for my clients based on trend. Then you run into silhouettes that are not right for your body. I shop for my clients based on their best colors, style type, and body type. When you're ready for more help, sign up for my membership, Text to Stylist. Digital access to a wardrobe stylist so you never have to struggle again with finding the right dress. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button and be sure to watch my other videos where I help you understand your best colors, your style type, and your body type. There's only one uniquely you. Let's get you dressed with less stress. Fun fact, a very famous petite hourglass that I once styled for a photo shoot is Eva Longoria.